there, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of Day to Day, the podcast where we explore the joys and challenges of everyday life. I'm Emma.
And I'm Alex. Whether it's personal growth, navigating relationships, or just tackling the chaos of the day, we're here to talk about it all and hopefully help you along the way.
So grab your coffee, tea, or whatever keeps you going.
And let's dive into today's episode. Hey everyone, today we're diving into something we all think we understand, but maybe we don't. Relationships. Not just any kind, though. We're talking about what some psychologists call pseudo-intimacy.
Oh yeah, pseudo-intimacy. That term itself sounds a bit deceptive, doesn't it? It's like a relationship in disguise.
Exactly. It's that kind of relationship where everything looks stable and smooth on the surface. But in reality, both parties are sort of drifting apart. They're together, but not truly connected.
Ah, you mean the whole we're together but not really together vibe? That kind of hits home for a lot of people, I think.
Definitely. We're diving into why people fall into these kinds of relationships and what might be keeping them there. Spoiler alert, it's all about avoiding vulnerability and the fear of getting hurt.
Wow, that's pretty heavy. So, are we saying that these pseudo relationships are like comfort zones? They're safe because nothing unpredictable ever really happens?
Yeah, spot on. It's like the couple that never argues. Everything is just so nice and calm. But beneath that, there's no real emotional investment or growth.
Right, but I guess to many that sounds kind of appealing. No fighting, no drama. Isn't that what we all want? A peaceful relationship?
In theory, yes. But here's the kicker. People in these relationships often feel like something is missing, like a lack of true intimacy and connection. It's more akin to a strategic partnership than a romantic relationship.
Strategic partnership. That's a bit like running a business together, isn't it? Efficient, but not passionate.
Exactly. There's that transactional feel. Doing things because you should, like ticking off a relationship checklist, not because it's meaningful.
Huh, like they're the friends you hang out with to avoid being alone, but there's no deep emotional connection?
Yes, and it starts from how we were raised. If as children we watched our parents avoid showing real affection, we might mistake this kind of detachment or formality for genuine love.
So a cycle begins. We're scared to be vulnerable because we've seen it as dangerous or a way to get hurt. The pseudo relationship is like a safety net.
And that's where all the real trouble comes in. You end up feeling isolated within the relationship, even if it seems fine to outsiders.
It's like that joke about being together alone. You're physically near someone, yet emotionally miles apart.
Indeed. To really break free from this, it's about understanding ourselves in new ways and taking that leap into vulnerability, even if it feels risky.
Sounds like a tall order. Got any advice on taking those baby steps out of pseudo-intimacy?
Start by breaking out of habitual behaviors. Question what you really want from the relationship and communicate that. Authenticity can become a new foundation.
But doesn't that sound scary? I mean, opening up could shatter the facade of a perfect relationship.
True, but it's the start of something genuine. One of those gain through loss kinds of situations. Losing the facade but gaining real closeness.
Kind of like shedding old skin to reveal the new, even though it's quite terrifying. But making way for a more real connection does sound worth it.
And that's what it's all about. Embracing the unknown, trusting in that leap of faith towards genuine intimacy.
So what's the ultimate takeaway here? Avoid the easy comfort of pseudo-intimacy for the challenging but rewarding path of real connections?
Absolutely. It's about seeking out relationships that fulfill and challenge us, rather than those that leave us yearning or detached.
Got it. So maybe next time we see a perfectly peaceful couple, we might wonder, what's really beneath the surface, huh?
Yes, and whether they might be craving something beyond just the status quo, a genuine connection that fulfills them.
So, for our listeners out there, maybe think about some of your own relationships. Are they the real deal or just comfortable placeholders? There's no time like now to start that brave journey.
And that's a wrap for today's discussion, folks. Go out there and find or build those truly fulfilling connections. Until next time.
Bye for now. Embrace the real, everyone.